The team that was promised last year that came so close to running the table at the international events, but fell just short of champions, looking to find their way deeper into this event and show that they are still a force to be reckoned with, and I can't wait for this. So many exciting matchups here. Durka v CNED, Yeta J versus Alpha, Krax versus Chronicle, Leo versus Mr. Fallen. You know, Leo's so good on that Sova, Mr. Fallen in his comfort role as well as that IGL.
Flash across, looking for the entry here, across, and that's going to be ATTIC noted, but not dealt with. Answers back, finds a headshot, kill coming through, but Chronicle going to be good to trade one out. Yeta J now going to be taken down. Oh, a big opener as Chronicle finds another. That's the finish there onto the Omen of the HB right now on the side of everybody. With FNATIC in tatters. The man advantage might not matter too much. Another shoulder shot there onto Alpha Yer. As he wants to flush this player out. That went burned, now out of bullets. Gonna have to go for that. Reload here pretty damn soon. As he runs it down, but for now, just gonna be held at bay. Alpha still pushing forward. Dart coming through though. Leo barely able to jump across into market. Tries to swing out, tries to take the fight, but it's gonna be Krax coming up with 3. As FUT take the opening pistol.
This is huge for FUT. It looked like it was gonna go FNATIC's way. They had a great crunch there from A main and Tree, setting up themselves really nicely, but a good paranoia keeps them at bay long enough. Yeah, they're able to isolate that player in the corner by switch, but they're able to take it down, and then FUT is just able to match these rotations. FNATIC tries to bail out Alpha as best as they can, and they try to make a rotate off of it, but it's just read nicely.
CNED with a finger wag across the stage. Then, Alpha Yer. Not gonna outdo me like this.
It's so exciting. This year especially, that CNED's been a little more active post-round. We'll say that. He's definitely getting up out of his chair sometimes.
Saw earlier on, he almost sent it flying off the stage.
That would definitely be classified under active.
For now, just holding back here outside window, Vandal in hand. It's Jiggle Peaks, just narrowly missing one another. CNED gonna drift back across, get himself into the A site.
Let's see how FUT wants to play this. Giving up a lot of space in short. Maybe just gonna try to shut this push down. Holding this angle for Tree is CNED. ADS already, but a smoke early from FNATIC. They're just gonna cut through window, it looks like it.
Art not gonna be revealing much here. Entry attempt from Durka, but Mr. Fallen shuts it all down. 3 quick kills with the Spectre. Spike now stranded, picked up. Leo swinging out, will be able to put him down, not allow him to get that 4K, but Krax comes through, picks him off, and it's going to be a 2-0 start here for FUT.
Yeah, just good positioning from Mr. Fallen. Able to catch the first, the dash from Durka, well accounted for. That's basically shutting the round down right there. Gets the 3rd as well, finds the 4th at the very end. Yeah, insane stuff from FUT. Looking good on their defender side. Gonna have 3 Bulldogs and a Vandal going into this bonus. A Sheriff for Mr. Fallen and a Bulldog.
Passover, looks like.
Yeah, looks.
Exchange that with ATTIC Captain.
Ah, yeah. Okay, right, makes sense. He deserves it. He had a nice round. Give him the Bulldog. Give him the upgrade.
I'm trying to get that Hunter's Fury online. CNED, in the meantime, pacey push out here. All the way across short, has the dash out, up trap to try to keep himself safe, down to 22 HP. Durka, at the same time, gonna be able to find Mr. Fallen. Now Krax, taking a lot of early spray as well. Down to 35.
How is CNED alive?
I don't know. Answering fire did find Chronicle and Boaster. But with that man advantage, FNATIC still in a stronger position. Flash out the check, Durka. Noting 1. 0 point, quick clear here from Chronicle.
Oh,
Durka still dealt with. Krax finds that a limb.
That's a huge pickup. TP into the switch here for Boaster. Has the space. Should be able to get the plant down. But even though it's an even retake, both teams have a couple players that are very beat up. So some of those early shots, maybe some spam throughs of the wall, could be really important in this round. Tons of util though for FNATIC in this post plant. Chronicle's got all of it. You've got the Paranoia, you've got Leo's shock darts and this recon. Only 1 flash here for Krax and the fragment. That's about it.
That flash dart combo, trying to get the pings across, and there's the reveal, and there's the kill. Alpha, quick to collect. ATTIC Captain gonna be taken down. Shock dart lob in, not gonna be finding much. Krax,
wow.
Still, I mean, so low on HP, still finds that elimination. Now Chronicle taken down. Man advantage is here. for the side of FUT, who ultimately just need to do some additional damage.
Oh.
But Alpha here cannot get the first one. Now they're in onto the defuse. And FUT, they're going to convert this bonus against all odds.
Insane. Insane from FUT. I mean, those angles that they find, Cracks there with 2 huge kills in that round. One down to mid, and then another here. This one right here is massive. Getting Durko eliminated, shutting out that duelist. And then Yedijay so snappy. The jump as well to open up the angle for CNED. And Yedijay immediately popping off and letting him know. And there was a nice round of applause for FUT when they retook the stage from this crowd. The fans really appreciating the show that they're putting on. This bounce back that they're having, looking to keep their tournament hopes alive, and it's a weak bye again for FNATIC. 2 Guardians, Marshall, Stinger, and a Sheriff. I swear there's a real gun there.
There is. Spectator things.
It's all good. We know. Clear out some of the util, but just trying to take mid space, our FNATIC. And it was given up by FUT, and their retake was just so good in the last round. Shut it all down. Trying to get a little bit of info here. It's Leo.
Scouting out some of the util here. Sturka, distracted briefly. Does manage to back away, takes a little bit of damage there. He makes his way over to switch, taps it, door now shutting, but 2 players entrenched here on the site. 0 point, not revealing anything here. Now for FNATIC, I mean, you're in a very committed position, but how do you get yourselves forward onto the site itself?
Shutting them down.
They're on 0 point, not gonna go deep enough. CNED starts flanking around from behind. Spotting them, taking him down, Leo dead. Durka able to find 1. Sends off a warning shot here, trying to keep him at bay. CNED for now will respect it, pulls back, but they're no closer to getting this plant down than they were previously. As the pivot gets ready to come through, door again opened. Both are checking in towards market. But there's just not enough time to get themselves over to this A site.
No, this has to be a B hit at this point. And good luck. This is going to be tough.
Gonna have to try to stick it, but Yedijay not caught at all by that paranoia. Durka snappy with a headshot, but the round is already over. 3 players left standing. Cash aplenty. FUT now up 4-0.
And even though FNATIC can get to the switch and get themselves towards the site, they can't get into the site. It's just too much congestion, too much confusion. And a lot of players rotating quickly. Mr. Fallen right on top of things. And then this lurk from CNED is devastating right as that door is shutting. Able to take some players down. And the 2 on site just never bothered. Never messed with. And you can see some frustration from Elma Putty, as he knows that this is already a very tough start for FNATIC, and FUT just looks so dialed in as we have a bit of a tech issue.
I was curious about it. Saw the headset come off before the previous round was played. We went right into it. It seems like maybe whatever minor issue they're having, rearing its head once again. Hopefully something that can be dealt with swiftly here so we can get back into this action. As for FUT, breaking a momentum, obviously not something that they want.
No.
They are right in the wave at the moment.
Yeah, they look unstoppable right now. They're just playing together as a unit really, really well. That's something that when this FUT team hits that extra level, they are fearsome. You know, it's one of the things they've talked about coming into this event, that, you know, everybody talks about this team and talks about Turkish aim, but they want to be known for their Turkish teamwork. And it's looked a lot better here these last couple maps, that's for sure. Trying to get some new headphones.
Yeah, look, just like a swap out. Been told it's only going to be a matter of minutes. We'll get right back into this one. FNATIC getting ready to go into a bye. Still severely lacking, very behind as far as the ult cycles are concerned. Hunter's Fury up from both of these squads, but a hell of a lot closer to some very crucial ones are FUT.
The no command in particular from Cracks. He's had a 6-0 start, so he is right on pace to get that in a crucial round potentially.
They're also perfectly aligned. 6-5-4-3-2.
Nice. It's like they're playing Yahtzee.
Solid synergy from the team. Looks like headset back on, some checks to make sure all is well and good. And then we will go ahead and jump right back into this one. Now the big question is, FNATIC, do they have a timeout locked and loaded on the opposite side of this tech pause?
Good question.
They very well may.
It's worth considering for sure. I don't know that I dig into it just yet. Their mid control has been great. They've been getting some of that space that they want. It's just the reactions are better from FUT. They're able to rotate so quickly. FNATIC's not spreading the map a whole lot. Granted, we haven't seen a ton of rounds. This round, though, looking a lot different here from FNATIC with a 3-2 split. Trying to take some space at A, and look at all this from FUT. So heavily invested to B.
But Durka able to catch one. Shot taken, but not received. Durka able to avoid that one. CNED trying to still push up here. Does find Alpha here, but already a two-man. Coming through here for the side of FNATIC. Saw an opening kills, but Durka's just bouncing his way forward in the tree. And now he's going to be taken down. A site is taken, but the count here is equalized. The 3v3 now. So they try to get themselves set up here for this post plant. Leo out in main. Hunter's Fury at the ready to try to buy some time.
That's the big key.
Cracks as he tried to save that 0 point to try to interrupt the Hunter's Fury, but he sends it. Notes the two players. Suspects that they're going to be here in hell. Fragment, a little bit of damage here. Boaster whittled away down to 65. Swing out from CNED, but Boaster finds a headshot. Cracks now arriving, but Leo snipes him. It's all on Yetajay. Trying to fish him out. Finds it. With the Hunter's Fury already committed. It's going to be a shock dart. Get some decent damage to swing in, and Leo, he will bail them out and get FNATIC on the board.
Yeah, FNATIC has to dig deep, but FUT gambles on the B side of the map and just says, okay, we're going to try to push space. We're going to try to show you an aggressive look off of this tech pause, see if we can catch you sleeping a little bit. But they don't. Durka very aware early towards Atacaptain's position. Takes him down deep in mid past Fountain. And Leo's playing this post plant to perfection. So good on the Sova, historically, is Leo, and he's showing you why. And now it's Alpha's turn to get up and let him know. He's got a smile, of course. They're all friends.
Plenty of camaraderie. So I'm chatting in between the games, smiles on faces, despite the fact that one of these teams is going to be eliminated after this map is concluded. And sportsmanship certainly never in doubt. Chalk dart with a lob in. Not going to be able to find its mark.
Like this.
That's still just holding.
Yeah, like this Outlaw purchase. You have the blades to back it up as well. 3 players on half armor for FNATIC, so this could really get you a ton of value in this round. I mean, this could be one of those CNED go kill rounds for sure if you can find an opener, do some damage. But as of now, FNATIC is doing a good job not giving up any of that information or space. Boaster considering the TP, but the pings are out at A main. The 0 point only catching Leo.
Running one. Maybe now going to be coming in. Double pump. CNED able to find Leo.
Spike down B.
Spike dropped. Hit now coming through here on the A, where they need to try to find some value. Durka swinging around the back of Jen, and Atacaptain can't quite track that crosshair over, but it doesn't matter. The reinforcements, they've arrived. And now, look at Yetajay, tucked away here in B main.
30 seconds left.
Just a quick glance at the weapon. Swings in, Spike once again on the floor as Alpha falls, and now it's just Boaster here in mid, vulnerable up. With just no time to make anything happen. No knowledge of Krax's position, and no hope in hell as FUT now 5-1.
Yeah, just awesome stuff from FUT. Great time to buy that Outlaw, and even though the first player he makes contact with has full armor, Cena's just so good at controlling that recoil. Oh, what a spot for Mr. Fallen, too. And then Chronicle only on half armor. Gets taken down. And you were just talking about it. Well, here it is. It's time for that timeout from FNATIC to really figure out what's going on. And this is going to be difficult, Achilleos, because there's a lot of ults.
Oh, yeah.
For FUT,
I mean,
a lot.
You have the blades there between both of the jets, but the null command, since been built up by Krax, can easily, instantly take away that ult from the jet. And right now, it's seeming like FNATIC, similar scenes that FUT were putting up on display on Split, able to take space, able to get themselves over towards these sites, but never onto the sites themselves. That's where the struggle has very much been. We saw that, FUT taking control of A Heaven, getting that pit, but then wondering, okay, how do we drop down from here? How do we get this spike planted? Both teams having their struggles throughout.
Yeah, it's just good reactions for FUT. They're really having a good sense of the timing of when FNATIC is going to attack. And even though these two teams haven't played this map in quite some time, the last time FNATIC played it was like a month ago. FUT, I think it's been even longer, so
Placing sentry.
it's been a while. And you can see that they're both really well prepared, but FUT much more so. As even though they're giving up the space, that's all according to plan. And they are going to continue to just spread the map. Look at where Mr. Fallen
Get
is.
out of my way.
He is in the furthest corner of this map, expecting the updraft Blade Storm. Did not come through from Durka. Not just yet. So for now, that's just going to be a little bit more space given over. The alarm bot there to check as usual. See if that's cleared here by FNATIC with a shock dart or something.
Right.
And that tucked in spot is red. They understand. They just pinged that position of Durka out.
Reading this very well to start. Drone here from Leo now. Check and see if he can see anything similar in towards this B site, but nothing noted. Lockdown, however, going to be online. So they want to commit it
Here.
this early into a thrifty attempt. Clear on the alarm bot. Tailwind popped. Durka ready to try to take some space. Dashes forward. Updraft still available.
You should run.
Mr. Fallen tucked back on the opposite side of the wall. Ult now through lockdown, trying to create some space, but counter lockdown in play here. The push-up coming through. Alpier with a nice sheriff shot, able to put down one, but Yedajay takes him out. This Chronicle now working his way in. Trying to cover this body, make sure that they cannot get
30
the rest
seconds
here.
left.
Onycrax can't bring him back into play. Swing out of the smoke though, CNET spotting one. Does get paranoid up, does get revealed. Durka finding two. CNET and Yedajay both gonna be taken down. Paranoia across, Durka making his exit, joining in with the rest of the team. Spike still not yet planted, 15 seconds remaining. Mr. Fallen
Enemy remaining.
still has that Hunter's Fury, but what a right click. Durka takes it down.
10 seconds left.
Shots are locked in, interrupts it. Plant resumed, Hunter's Fury opened up. He wants to try to close the round, but he has to stay alive. The cancel, the plant in, now the 1v2. The pressure from Durka saving them here in this round. Mr. Fallen trying to clutch, spots one. Boaster at boats. Durka's still in at market, and now the one-way setup. Jumps out, Durka strikes, and it is a MasterCard Thrifty delivered by Durka.
Oh my word. This is a great round from both teams. The reactions with the lockdowns, Durka taking so much space and then going absolutely bonkers with the Blade Storm. Gets the reset on the dash, allows him to get away from that paranoia. Baits Captain in, takes him out.
Nice. Good job,
And then
Terke.
the proactiveness to understand that the Hunter's Fury was going to be there. And if that was allowed to fully activate, if they were allowed to get that second beam out of that Hunter's Fury, that was round over for FNATIC, but they were proactive on it. Oh my, that was a great round.
3 suppressed.
A round like that can very much put the momentum right in behind you. So FNATIC are going to be banking on it. It's thrown up over the top. It won't get a spot on the two players.
1 suppressed.
Mr. Fallen just tucking back, 0 point, identifying the Omen on that side of the map as well. As we see Yedajay getting himself crept up here in towards bench.
Gotta worry about that op now. In CNED's hands. Still, it's a Blade Storm
What a
behind
push
it.
out, what timing! They're able to find one. It's going to be a trade out here on the Sovas.
Cover going out.
Still some info gained here for the side of FUT. Boaster knocked down to 38.
You can see they anticipate that this is going to be a rotate, and they've got Yedajay tucked in a perfect position based on that push out.
Shut on the market door. Boaster going to be the first one to take contact, and that's going to be the spike revealed, but a quick trade out.
Down mid.
Alfier keeps it at a 3v3. Market door shut here for him. So there's going to be the pop on that null command. CNET scoped in, no, pulls off the angle. A little bit too much movement. Tries to go for a timing shot, but now the fragment will keep him off the angle. But no! Scopes back through, finds Alfier.
No.
Take a
Enemy
peek.
remaining.
He spots him out, knows that Chronicle's here, and Chronicle now completely surrounded. What a round from FUT, what a shot from CNET.
That's a heartbreaker. Just a dagger through FNATIC's heart. Unbelievable, the read that he has. Misses the first and then buys a ton of time for the rest of FUT to come through. It looked like maybe FNATIC was going to be able to get through this round with those trades, even though FUT catches them off guard in a couple different spots. You know, so ready are FNATIC to not let some of those positions turn into multi-kills for FUT, but still, I mean, CNED is just so darn good with those ops. And it's another weak buy here. Hero rifle for Durka. And it feels like a broken record. Talking about these ecos for FNATIC these last couple maps.
Drone spot on the 2. Sending their own here, but swing in. It's basically unescorted. No flash behind it. Captain finding Boaster over and man at the same time. Things again falling apart. Alpha fortunate to be able to drift back after getting a spot here on the CNED. CNED wants to take the pace up and over, spots him. They know exactly where he's at, and he will get taken down. Mr. Fallen, a 3-piece for him, a flawless for FUT. Now 7-2 in the lead.
Yeah, the coordination so good right now for FUT. Even CNED there, just making sure they don't give up anything extra, using that updraft to break the crosshairs of Alfier at the end. But just good read on those positions by Mr. Fallen. Using that Sova utility so well. And Leo losing a little bit of the clothing, starting to get a little bit warm up on stage, I'm sure. As it is starting to get intense. FNATIC starting to feel like this half is slipping away a bit. Yeah, it's attacker side Ascent, but you'd love to get a couple more here. And just an aggressive position from CNED, but can hear some of these footsteps, so for now, he's gonna lock himself in that corner. Wait this out as FNATIC wary. We've seen a couple aggressive maneuvers from FUT in the early parts of the round, so you have to account for them, consider them. But look at this Killjoy utility. It's placed in a tree this time. Flash to clear, nanos are popped. So FNATIC able to bait out some good utility.
And now the smoke sent to just go ahead and further slow them up. Drone checking out into mid here from Leo. CNED still on that line. They have to turn around if the pressure starts coming through. You can see him already starting to pull back a little bit. Get himself into a safer position for an exit, but FNATIC getting ready to strike here onto the A site.
Are they going to read this position from Yedajay?
Yeah, one from space, but Spam not finding much. Bozo just TPing into wine, and Yedajay unread and cracks. Unhindered. A headshot through, take it down, swings in, finds a second, but Alpha, faster reply. Man advantage still, however, going to be here for the side of FUT. As they work their way forward into the site, Mr. Fallen here, add back Gen, sends in the shock dart, Captain takes out Chronicle, and Alpha, he's lost the plot. Ring around the rosy from Fallen and a shorty, and Alpha goes tumbling down.
It's awesome stuff from FUT. I mean, always trying to take that little bit of extra space on the map, and it's positions like Yedajay's that break apart these crossfires that FNATIC would love to set up. Even though there's some good util to buy a little bit of time, they bait out some good util as well, clearing those nanos at tree. It doesn't matter if you can't get that crossfire going. And FUT has just been all over the place, reading FNATIC's movements, setting themselves up positions where FNATIC doesn't expect it. So many good things to talk about with this squad. They're gonna grab this orb. CNED under pressure.
Trying his luck for the timing shot once again, but lockdown invested. As CNED, how does he keep getting away with it? The boldness to push up against the clock, against this lockdown, and comes away with the pick. Chronicle, take it out.
No!
Nice, connect, Alfier dead on the floor. Down to 10 HP, but only 3 players alive, 2 Guardians and a Stinger. Boaster playing off site, getting ready to arrive now into B main. Drone from Fallen, trying to check. Nothing gonna be noted quite just yet. CNED wanting to lead the charge, dumps the knives. Reveal, instant headshot, Fallen taken down. They need so much more of that. Durka finds it, but CNED gets Boaster. Continues to just fishing out, but Durka keeps himself alive now. The knives built up, pumped instantly. Durka looking for the ace to try to clutch it out. The flash coming through.
No!
He gets himself a 4th. Can he find the 5th? Tailwind's across. It's going to be claimed by Leo, but FNATIC somehow claim the round.
A tale of 2 duelists. Durka and CNED going at it in that round, and it looked like it was going to be all CNED all day, and then Durka just comes alive. A great spot for him early. Great util from Leo. Gets the read in the corner. Saw Captain on the map, and that 3rd shot is crispy and right ahead of that flash. Unbelievable stuff in that round. Oh my word.
Crowd being electrified by that action. They want more of that. Still FNATIC here in the last round of the half. Looking for an 8-4, the best that they can do. Just get caught here by that 0 point. They know that he's going to have that operator still in hand. Cash has never been a concern on this map here for FUT.
He doesn't have much direct support.
Enemy tag.
So
Does he push this? And drone to check. It's still just going to stay tucked away in this position for now.
I was curious if FNATIC was going to try to stack
Standing
mid
ahead.
and try to pressure him and go for a trade, potentially. But instead, they're just going to wrap all the way around. And oh my god, Alpha, you are playing, oh my god!
He swings and gets the kill. Absolutely fearless. Alpha steps up to the challenge. But now Hunter's Fury coming through. Leo tagged by it once, swung out right into Attic Captain's welcome hands. A nice backup set there from the side of FUT, ensuring that they get that elim.
Unbelievable.
Here.
I was like, Alpha, you're playing with fire, but he was the one that had the fire. Oh my.
CNED getting burnt there.
30 seconds
Paranoid
left.
cross out of market towards B. Nothing spotted in this full KJ setup. It's now starting to be this place as the turret gets cleared out. Still 2 nanos on the entry there, but it's going to be cut back across over towards A. Seemingly intended here, but Mr. Fallen is able to find Chronicle. Derricka dead. FUT
10
once again
seconds
wanting
left.
that 9 3/2. Mr. Fallen just tucked away. Here's the movement.
Enemy remaining.
Tries to get the transfer. He cannot, but the round is already over. The half is finished. Alfier cannot get the plant. FNATIC cannot get that last win.
Oh man, that was an incredible half.
Switching sides.
Some great moves, but FUT so proactive on their defense causes FNATIC so much frustration in that half. And they come out 9-3, but is it good enough? Is it a good enough defender's half? Oh, the way they coordinate with that Hunter's Fury to push through A main, just beautiful time and time again, and always accounting for these late round rotations. Great reads from FUT all throughout.
What a time to come alive here for this Turkish squad. FNATIC down, not yet quite out, but this is a hell of a deficit. We'll pass it back over to the analyst desk though to break down that first half.
What a great start for this Turkish squad indeed. And it just felt like on that half they could do no wrong. Everything went their way.
Yeah, it was an incredible half, but it all started off with this bonus round win after winning that pistol. This team has been pulling off some ridiculous moments, but I feel like they shine the most when you're watching the coordination between CNED, Cracks, and all of these boys.
It is crazy, right? The confidence, they know exactly when to be and how to breathe into the game. Time and time again, they get to isolate these skills. Not only this, at the beginning of the round, also knowing what FNATIC is doing with the time and how they're working with the map, having very good reactions in very specific places.
The fundamentals were absolutely on point, but so were the stars. CNED stepped up and had an amazing start to this half. He had so much impact once that operator was online, getting tons of first picks for FUT. But on the other side, Derricka had started to come alive at the right time.
Yeah, exactly. This might be a 9-3, but remember, just think about how Derricka was at the beginning of this best of 3 with the Euro, with the operator from the defense. This is what we need to see from FNATIC. One of the things, alongside all of them, if they want to take this back.
The last time FUT was in an international playoffs, they went off in the first round. FNATIC eliminated them. Now they're just 4 rounds away from making their deepest run ever, at least guaranteeing the top 6. It would be such a moment for this Turkish squad.
It would be indeed. As Alfia said, either a Turkish squad goes home or a Turkish player goes home. But this is FNATIC. If anyone else on this planet can make a 3-9 comeback, Paperthin and Achilles, it seems like it would be FNATIC.
It does. Certainly the credit that we would give to them just based on the accomplishments of this team in the past. But right now, FUT, they're looking like a different beast. FNATIC looking like they still are trying to get their heads in the game. Derricka's there. We've had some moments from Alfier, but the rest of the squad needing to step up if they want to run this back, if they want to stay at Masters Shanghai.
And if there's any team that can do it, yeah, the desk is right. And based on their experience in positions like this throughout the years that FNATIC has had, they've persevered time and time again. So certainly they can do it, but this pivotal pistol round could be what decides if they stay in this event or not. It's so important. Oh my.
CNED starting things off, right foot forward. Alfier trying to find it, but CNED comes up with a second. 2 players dead. A lot of them tagged up, FUT as well. HP bars whittled away at, but Mr. Fallen on a deep flank line, and Yedijay somehow stabilizing to take down Boaster. Paranoia at the ready, Attic Captain ready to send it. Oh. Derricka will find one. Yedijay going to be taken down now. Mr. Fallen starting to arrive, knows that one has cut his way up into heaven, and Leo is not ready for this. Kill found, push into the smoke. Derricka will find one. And Mr. Fallen will close it out, and FUT will win another pistol. They will get themselves up to 10.
Just let them
Just
try to
great prep work on this pistol round, reading the positions of FNATIC so nicely. Fully ready for another player to be tucked by the plant that's in the corner. And the Sheriff's working a treat here. They bought 2 of them into this round, and they're getting great value out of it. FUT, Yeta J and CNED doing some serious damage. And that is a heartbreaker, potentially, for FNATIC. We'll see if they can bounce back. They're going to invest a Stinger and a Sheriff into this eco. Trying to spam through the wall a bit is Alpha. Leo trying to set him up with some util.
Dart cleared, drone revealing. Leo tucks back. Shooting down towards the legs. A little bit of damage going to be dealt there on a CNED and Mr. Fallen.
Big spot for FNATIC.
No point, yeah, revealing quite a bit there.
Getting a ton of info with that late 0 point. That's allowed them to take a little bit more space in towards tree. They're already rotating. They're already kind of guessing, but with the position that Attic Captain has taken, holding behind,
bomb grenade out.
they might pivot away again if they get too much contact here at tree. Let's see if FUT reads this or if they're just going to try to walk through.
I mean, right now they're moving their way up into mid, and if they just cut to market, they avoid all of this setup here from FNATIC. Not seeing or hearing a damn thing.
Yeah, they've got this. They've read it.
Yep, 0 point into the back. Know that boats is going to be cleared. Sight open. FUT happy to go ahead and take it.
30 seconds left.
Yeta J still lurking.
It's just a question here for FNATIC. How much do you want to invest in this? I mean, Yeta J is going to do as much damage as he can. Attic Captain swinging in. Try to play a little push and pull.
Here for him, yeah. And Boaster the first to fall. And right ready. But Yeta J still tucked. Finds the headshot. Leo going to be taken down. And that's a lot of the investment that was put into this one from FNATIC. Left on the floor. The Sheriff, the Stinger, both gone. Just classics remaining now. As they look to try to do some damage. He's looking for a knife. They're down low. Set up for the kill. As Attic Captain collects it, and Chronicle, he can identify that there's 3 people suppressed, but he can't do anything to take advantage of it. Damn near flawless FUT, now just 2 rounds away from sending FNATIC home.
And they're just continuing these brilliant reads on the map, and the way that they set up for this late round attack or retake that FNATIC is going to try, it's just impossible to break through. That Bulldog through market, then Yeta J around the corner with the Sheriff, forget it. It's just nearly impossible to deal with. Durka already with an op. Guardian for Leo. So FNATIC going big and hoping they don't go home.
0 point.
Suppressed.
Again, getting a decent amount of information here for Chronicle, but utilizing it, turning it against FUT, that has been the struggle here for FNATIC. For now, just waiting this out patiently.
Shadows.
Smoke across onto mid. Durka just going to be backing out, not going to be looking for a timing shot. Gives up that space. So triple creep across here into mid.
Yeah, it's just very cautious from FUT. Don't really have much info to work with. The Owl Drone's going to give away not much because that's the default position of a Sova. It's just trying to break through, trying to see if they can get some damage done, clear the bot, push through towards mid.
Leo spotting one. Needs a bit of damage. Recon at the ready, but he's going to have to get tucked back here onto the site, and they both get revealed. Second ping not going to be finding much there. CNED just slowing things up a bit. Shock dart, set, head, spotted. Mr. Fallen already finding one. CNED getting the other. It's all tumbling down. As FUT once again look to convert a bonus over FNATIC and get themselves up to match point. And they can't do anything about it. They have this up. They invested so heavily. They will just have to hold on to it. They will just have to watch their hopes and dreams of staying in this tournament bleed out in front of their very eyes.
Just incredible how methodical FUT is being, and they're winning so many key battles. And no opportunity there to even get a consolation kill for Durka. They're going to go hunting. They know the investment. Any more damage done.
Doesn't connect. They know his position. Can they corral him?
They're going to try. They're sending everybody from every angle. So difficult now.
Tailwind at the ready. The push out, the shot again. Whipping, 10 HP. Chronicle able to find one. The push from Mr. Fallen, however, takes the gun out of his hands. They continue to wrap through. It's a leg shot into the classic, but the operator, it cannot be held. FUT achieve everything that they wanted and more in that round. And now they find themselves at match point.
Devastation. That's all there is to it. Oh my God, Mr. Fallen. Just based on the shots, able to track it down and immediately swings right before the smoke comes down. And then Krax throws a beautiful flash to set up CNED onto B site. And then they just go hunting. Because they know they have got FNATIC on the ropes. All it takes is one more round. Guardians abound for FNATIC. And FUT in cruise control.
The push out, shut down immediately. Krax with the headshot. Brings them one step closer. Fragment into the back. Pop flash over the top to escort himself out. Chronicle ends up beating it. Swings, looking for a little bit more. But ultimately has to back away.
Just insane. Just winning so many of these battles in the early parts of the rounds. Cracks out in middle. Closer.
Also going for the challenge. Just trying to get a little bit of damage across. Krax is tagged up. Spike still stranded. For now, Alpha tucked in, but it is red like an open book. Captain flushes out the rat. And now the site is theirs for the taking. Spike still not here, but they might just be playing this one out for kills. They've got 50 seconds. But now the pickup, the ult, secures it. They bring it forward now. Yeta J, still lingering, still lurking, swinging around the backhand side. Door nearly broken, softened up a bit. Smoke comes through, Cracks within it, waiting, ready. Boaster gone, and Chronicle has fallen. Rumors of FNATIC's return were greatly exaggerated, but the Turkish gods showed up to play. 13-3, it is absolute devastation as they cannibalize their own region and send the #1 seed team home.
FUT continues on, winning the last two maps here against FNATIC, taking Lotus and Ascent, and this Ascent was beyond convincing. From the word go, they had control over this. They were so ahead of FNATIC in so many ways. The map space being taken, the reads, the shooting, everything. Just so on point for FUT, and you can see the disappointment for Leo and FNATIC. It has to be heartbreaking, but certainly a well-deserved round of applause to get here, to have a bounce back after a rough kickoff for FNATIC. To get to this point, a step forward for sure. Yes, they wanted more. Yes, they were the #1 seed. There's still a lot of hope for this FNATIC squad. There's still a ton of talent here.
Absolutely, the talent has never been in question. But right now, things just not coming together for them. FUT seemingly able to replicate what happened to them at the hands of 100 Thieves, is getting that download, getting that clear understanding of how FNATIC was going to look to pilot this map. And at every twist and turn there on Ascent, for a lot of Lotus, FNATIC just couldn't put the pieces together. They couldn't figure out what picture FUT were painting. This was a fantastic run back from a fairly devastating split of only being able to get 5-round wins to then closing out a 13-8, a 13-3. This was the FUT that was promised.
And just incredible stuff. I mean, a fantastic map from every single player on FUT. If it